Hello everyone, it's Chinese pen day today. It's fancy Chinese pen day today. In fact, it's super fancy Chinese pen day today. It's a new Wingsung. It's the 632, not the 630, not the 629, 632. It has a gold nib. Not just any gold nib, it has a size 8, 18 karat gold nib. It's very pretty, really pretty. Looks a bit like the 630. In fact, it looks a lot like the 630. It's got some better options for the resin. Yeah, it looks a fair bit fancier. There's a couple of other things different in the mechanism, but the big difference I thought was this honking massive 18 karat gold nib. I really do like the 630, and I thought I'm going to love the 632. What could go wrong? Anyway, let's check it out. Here's an unboxing. Okay, so right off the bat, this came. The 630 came in a plastic sleeve. Nothing wrong with plastic sleeves, but it's a bit fancier. What's inside? Whew. Oh my goodness. Well, that is definitely fancier. I've never seen that with a Chinese pen. Look at that. Gorgeous lacquered box. Got sort of fancy velour on the base. Oh, that's professional. Look at that. Yeah, much better presentation than usual. It's telling you that there's something special here. Although, it could be a fair bit of the money going towards this box, which, you know, is actually a really nice box. Okay, here's the pen. This here is the grease for the piston. So we get these with the 630. You get them with the other ones that have that piston in the Wingsung. What else we got? So underneath, oof, that's the standard filling instructions that you always see with the Wingsung for the piston filler here, and you've got the piston tool that allows you to open up the piston and also remove the nib. It's got this little feature here with the two little prongs that lets you get in there. Right, so that's the box. What about the pen itself? So the pen, fancy looking thing. There's, oh man, absolutely no seam ones anywhere, and I got to say the finish on this thing is pretty spectacular. It's super duper smooth. Feels absolutely perfect at the join here where the piston mechanism goes in, and yeah, everything about it is just screaming luxury to me. It's got the same logo on the cap as in the 630, and I think the finishing on it looks like it may be gold plated, but I'm not so sure about that. Anyway, let's look at what's inside. Oh, here we go. Ooh. Okay, so got to come clean. It's not a real unboxing because I unboxed it before. Yeah, and what do we got? We've got this huge nib, as you can see. It's a medium. So quite, but it's one of those regular ones. It's not that the knife one or those various other options that they give you sometimes for those golden ones, the special edition ones. This one has a pretty huge little ball on the end of it there. I've loaded it up with what did I load it up with? I don't know. One of those. It was a Van Diemen ink, but it doesn't have any shimmer in it. So I thought, yeah, might as well just give it the best chance of success. All right, so let's have a look at the writing on this. Okay, let's get some paper out. Here we are. Let's not go too fancy. I'll just write, my usual hello there because I'm terrible at writing on stuff like that. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to zoom in a bit. Let's do that. Yeah, you'll see it better. Here we go. So, whoop, that's a problem. Try again. Okay. That was awful. Let's try again. Okay, so right off the bat, I think we have some issues. First up, if I do it on the wrong angle, nothing happens. If I do it on that angle, nothing happens. If I do it flat, scratches, not very thick. Do it like this, pull, that's quite nice. What about side to side? Pretty scratchy. It's very scratchy. What about these S's? No, you can hear it, hey? Not great, I've got to say, not great. So I'm a left-hander. I'm hoping that that's part of the problem, but I've got to say, I asked someone else to try it out, and they're right-handers, and they didn't have much more success than I did, which is pretty upsetting, because I think the steel nib of the 630 actually, out of the box, is a fair bit nicer than this one. What do you reckon? Let's just have a comparison, shall we? All right, so that's the 632. The 630 that I have here has the EF nib. Go back out again. Yeah. So it's the extra fine nib, steel nib, and it's got some, what is it, the Lamy, I think it's the dark lilac ink, 2024 of course, inside this one. So let's check it out for comparison, see how we go. Let's give it a crack. Okay, maybe down here. All right, so hello there. All right, still not 100%, but haven't used this in a little bit. Yeah, let's try. So up and down on the side of the nib, backwards and forwards. Okay, different angle. What about those S's? Let's try that. The sides. And this side. Terrible. That one. A bit better. Yeah. Straight up and down. That works pretty well. How about perfectly side on like this? Yeah. It's not great, but I actually think it's better than the gold 18 carat big medium nib. What do you reckon? I'm not too happy with that either. Well, yep, I reckon $5 for one of these nibs versus the $200+ for the gold. It's probably not justified. I've got one last thing to show you, and that's my other gold nib, which is the Pilot Custom 823. So already I think you guys are well in tune with what's going to happen here. You guys know this pen. Everyone loves it. It's just perfect. So haven't played with this today. Let's have a look, see what happens straight out of the cap. Softly. Yeah. No noise. No scratchiness. Really even. Up and down. From the side, I mean. So yeah, if I go 90 degrees to the tip of the nib, down, up. If I go this way, side to side, so aligned with the nib. Let's see a bit there. Hang on. Yeah, much better. Whoa. Okay. And what about those S's? I'll try that drawing. Yeah, way better. Oh, man, it's a joy. It is an absolute joy. Kind of disappointing, eh? So I spent more on this flagship Pilot, well, yeah, maybe not flagship Pilot, but spent more on the Chinese pen there than this exquisite Pilot that so many people say is their grail. What am I going to do? Well, last night I ordered a set of micro mesh pads, and I've ordered 10, 20 and a 30 times loop. So before I do any scratching myself, I'm going to definitely look at it, look at a lot of other pens, try and see if I can work out what I want to do, and hopefully I can do it myself. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to practice on some steel ones before I go anywhere near that gold nib. For now, I'm going to say goodnight.